Alright guys, so you saw the video I had a minute ago with John, the Uber driver, talking about driving for Uber, how well it's gone for him, the benefits of doing it. Now I'll give you guys another perspective on Uber. Guys, this is Joaquin, okay? So Joaquin agreed to do an interview about this because he works at the front of the hotel here, so he's going to offer the perspective of, you know, just having to deal with, because as you can see guys, we got taxis over here, but I've also seen a whole bunch of Uber drivers come through dropping and picking people up, okay? So I mean, Joaquin, let me say I got you in there, right? So I mean, talking about it, I mean, you work the front here, so you see taxis waiting, but you see Uber coming through all day. I mean, is it a hassle having Uber drivers come drop people off and mix in here with these taxis, or?
I don't know, man. I just looking at these taxis here. I mean, they're not really doing much, but these Ubers are just constantly picking up, especially with the young group here. Yeah. Young groups here are just killing it right now.
So this younger you see the younger demographic, they just go Uber. They don't even bother with taxis.
Exactly. They don't even mess with them. The older generation still has to catch on, but hey, I'm not gonna blame them. They're slowly catching on there.
Right.
Eventually, they're gonna wipe them out. I mean, that's the way I see things here.
So you think taxi drivers will basically become extinct?
Some of them are pretty. Some of them get upset. You know, maybe the guys that have been there the longest know the game already, so they know where to get their money from and whatnot.
Right.
But Uber, it's just one of those things where you're just gonna be so close by.
Right. Because we saw he actually had to help me use the Uber app to get the ride because I'd never used it. I was like, we don't have this in Nevada, so I had to go up to Joaquin and be like, hey, can you help me figure out this ride app? And we scheduled it, and it said a white Camry's gonna pull up, and it pulled up before we could even close out the app. The guy pulled up right behind me, and we were ready to go. I think it said a 3-minute wait, and John had just dropped somebody else off, and he just picked me up right then, ran an errand real quick, and came back. I mean, because you said you use Uber a lot yourself, right?
Yeah, definitely. Go to far places, man, and it's cheaper than taking a taxi.
So anytime, like we're in Orange County right now. So you said if you were to go to like LA, I mean, what would an Uber ride cost you to LA?
20, 30 bucks max.
What do you think it'd cost you in a taxi?
80, 90, 100 bucks. That even depends on what route they take.
Right.
So, you know, they can totally, you can't really trust a taxi driver, I'm just saying. Unless, that's the way I see things here, you know? But
I mean, so you've used Uber a whole bunch. You see Lyft come through here. I mean, you think Uber is better. It's more efficient?
It's efficient, definitely.
Than going with a taxi?
Yeah, I mean, the taxi lines were here, but
right.
Definitely efficiency comes by with it.
But you notice, like I said, because we're here at VidCon, so there's a lot of younger people here at this event, but you notice when it's the younger crowd, they go to Uber. They don't mess with the taxis.
You'll notice if you stand here long enough, you'll notice that every car that comes by most of the time is Uber.
Yeah, you see the U on the windshield.
Yeah, exactly. You're just like,
and it's not, and it just doesn't really, it doesn't interrupt the flow up here. It doesn't screw you up or what you're doing with cars coming in and out at all.
Exactly. And then people are always like, oh, I'm waiting for an Uber. Oh, okay, they just have a sticker right there, so you'll just see them come up. Super quick, super easy. It's almost like you have a taxi but on your phone.
Yeah, pretty much.
It is a taxi on your phone, but just you know.
So you working at a hotel property, you advocate for Uber basically. You have no problem with Uber instead of taxis.
I like Uber, but they're all trying to get their fair share.
Right.
And then, you know, but Uber's definitely killing the game right now with the efficiency.
In terms of efficiency, Uber's the way to go.
Yeah, dude.
Well, good, man. Is there anything else you wanted to say real quick?
Oh, man, rock on, Vegas.
So, hey, guys, Joaquin was awesome. You got to see John. I mean, I want to get somebody who works here at the front of the hotel to get their perspective on what it's like with taxis dropping people off versus Uber. You heard it from Joaquin himself. So Uber gets into Nevada is probably going to be a good thing for a lot of people, all right? That'll be it for this video, guys. I am Jacob, and this is My Life in Vegas.